Good gardening afternoon, family and friends. This is a pretty little zinnia called Ice Queen. Here's the garden this Sunday. You can see the potatoes and the carrots. Here are onions, both intermediate and short day, along with tomatoes. And here we're going to show you some of the tomatoes that are ready to pick. I'm going to pick these this afternoon. Some orange cherry tomatoes. The other tomatoes also have blooms on them. Next to this, we have shallots and onions, and these are garlic. These scapes will be picked this afternoon from the elephant garlic. All of this is garlic of a couple of different types, elephant as well as other regular garlics. Here we have peas and momentum bush beans planted together. Here is the bee feed flour mix on the right side, and we have blackberries and a grapevine on the left side. There's the grapevine right there. We also have a fig tree right there on the left. And here is our lime tree, Persian lime tree. And here is the lemon tree that is blooming. You can see the bloom there, the one that finished. I hope that is a tiny lemon in the back. But 2 more blooms to go. And here is the satsuma. And you can see those little white dots are all blooms. Pretty little blooms all over it. They're getting ready to open. Here are the onions that I grew from seed. As you can see, the top has fallen over. That means it's time to pick it. These are kind of small. However, with the winter we've had, I am happy that they grew at all. Here are the tomatillos, and if you look here, you'll see some blooms, but you will also see some little tomatillos. Right there, about the middle of the screen now, is a tomatillo that will be growing. These are rattlesnake pole beans. All along the fence, they will be climbing the fence soon. This is one of my white rose bushes. And here's the pink rose bush that I am partial to because its name is Belinda's Dream. Here are my blueberries, and I will try to get a close-up of a couple of the blueberries. They have not bloomed profusely this year. I hope to get a taste of them, though. This bush has a couple of blueberries on it. I think you might be able to see it at the upper left of the screen. And the next blueberry bush is kind of small. Then we have this one that is at the very end called Pink Lemonade. And I am very interested in trying some of these blueberries. And there are a few on the bush, again, kind of in the upper left. Then we have our raspberries. And these guys are blooming. I've not grown raspberries before. The blooms are quite interesting. If you can see them right there. Interesting blooms. And I have a second bush right next to it, which also has blooms. This is the Bridal Viburnum. It looks like it might actually try to bloom again. That would be wonderful for the bees. Here are the pumpkins, Blue Bayou and Cherokee Tan. Then we're winding down the season on the brassicas with the kale and the spinach. Here is a zucchini, and that looks to be a male flower on this zucchini plant. And on the plant next to it, you will see another flower, and I think this one is a female flower. Perhaps we'll have some zucchini soon. Over here we have our squash plants, slick picks yellow squash, some beans, and also cucumbers. I've let these brassicas go to flower. So we've got several different kinds here, including cauliflower. That is the flower of a cauliflower. It's very pretty. And most of the kale here, which is the red Russian kale, is going to flower. And I'm leaving these for the bees. Here are the green beans on the other side of the fence. These again are rattlesnake pole beans. And here is the radish that I left to go to flower. Take a moment and listen to what I hear when I'm out in the garden. I did get my bees on Saturday, yesterday, and I do have a story to tell about that, but that'll be a video all its own. I wanted to show you some footage here that is of the bees that are coming in at regular speed, and then some where they're in slow motion. They're absolutely amazing creatures. Have a wonderful week full of bountiful blossoms and blessings.